What's up, everybody? My name is Aisha Marie. If you are new, please subscribe, and while you're at it, click the bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you are a returning subby, welcome back. But before we get into this video, I just wanted to thank everybody so much for the amount of engagement you guys did on my first video called How to Stop Caring About What Other People Think. And if you haven't already watched that video, what are you doing? Pause this video. I'll wait. And go watch it. Okay, so let's get into the video. As you guys can see, my background is different and my attire is different. In fact, I am wearing a robe because if you guys haven't noticed by the title, I want to start this series called Self-Care Sunday series, where we get on here and we chit chat and we talk about the past week that we just had, and we just release everything off of our chest. So when the upcoming week comes, our mind can be clear, our worries can be gone, and we can just start off fresh. But here's the kicker. We're going to be pampering our external while we detox our internal. And we're gonna do it together. And also, let me just get this out the way. Let me say this disclaimer. If you are under the age of 20, you know, we gotta be drinking something else. We can't be, don't be sneaking. I see you. Off camera, I already cleansed my face with like a daily facial cleanser. So I already cleansed my face. And before you guys start prepping your face, make sure, or like pampering and putting product on your face, make sure you guys like thoroughly clean and get all that dirt and stuff off. So I've already done that off camera. But I'm actually just gonna go in with my Honey Sugar Lip Scrub by Raven from her cosmetic line, and it's actually called Aesthetica Cosmetic, and I will either display it somewhere over here or the link will be in the description box regardless. So if I don't put it here anywhere, make sure you click the description box and check her stuff out, because she doesn't only have like lip scrub, she also has lip gloss, chapstick, all that cosmetic, fun, girly girl, you know, girly girls, you know. So I just take a good amount and I just go in a circular motion for about like 10 seconds. Whew, cause these lips, honey, we don't even get too close. We just gonna get to scrubbing, cause, and you just do it gently. But y'all, this like, Get them corners, get them corners, get them corners. That feels so good. And y'all, it doesn't taste nasty. Like if it accidentally slips in your mouth, it doesn't taste nasty. It's made from like all natural products. So we gotta get these babies ready for the next week. So I have a damp towel. I'm just gonna wipe that off. Like, oh, look how good my lips look. But no, look at this, and they make them rosy. I love it. Today we're going to be discussing how to glow up and be confident while doing it. And I feel like right now is like the best time to do that, because we are all like social distancing ourselves from the world and we don't really have an excuse. I'm a college student, so like all of my work is online, and some people like have gotten laid off of their jobs. And you know, right now is the best time to work on ourselves. And in my opinion, like, self-care isn't always about pampering ourselves and buying ourselves this and, you know, taking a hot little bubble bath and doing a little quick facial, you know, like that's cool and all, but if you do all of these things externally, internally, you're still going to be feeling the same way. Like, you'll be okay for about a day or maybe two, maybe a week. But once that feeling is gone, you're going to be back to feeling how you was feeling before you even pampered yourself with buying all these things. And, you know, so that's just my opinion though. Like, I don't know, like, if you don't have a strong mental, what do you have? And that's just key. A strong mind is everything. You know, all of these materialistic things, if all that's taken away, the only thing that you do have, something that someone cannot take away from you, is your mind. And the only way someone can take that away from you or manipulate you is if you don't have a strong mind. So I actually, like, if you follow my mental health page, if you are not following it, what are you doing? Go follow it. BETTERYOU.GLOBAL on Instagram, and it'll be either here, it's always in the description box. So if I don't put it up here, check it out in the description box. But I posted something and it said, the real glow up was never external. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But now I'm just going to put on this face mask. It is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating 100% Hydrogel Mask. And I got this from Target. It was like $2.50, so it works for me. So let's just apply that. I'm actually, y'all, I'm gonna look so funny on this camera. Like, where does this go? Oh, this is a gel. Like, this is really gel. This go right here. Oh. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. With it being cold, that feels amazing. And I'm just flattening it out. Another good way to like glow up would be to acknowledge like your insecurities. And I feel like once we do that, be real with yourself, with whatever it is, you can start growing. You'll start to notice a subtle change. It's not going to be nothing major, but once you acknowledge and accept the fact, like, I'm insecure. Okay, how are we going to go about that? Like, what am I going to do to make those changes so my insecurities can remain minimal? It's little stuff like that. Even if it's like a heartbreak and you're stuck on that person, you have to accept the fact that, okay, we clearly broke up for a reason. Let me stop dwelling on the past. Let me stop wishing and hoping. If I would have did this, maybe this wouldn't have happened. If I would have done that, maybe if I shouldn't have did this. Let's just acknowledge the fact that it's over. And another good thing I would recommend is to educate yourself. That's something that a lot of people look over, is educating ourselves. You'll then start to realize, I'm not in this by myself, because there's other people going through this. Because you're not alone. You're never alone. You can be alone in your room, but like virtually, you're not, because I'm here. I'm here, and it's a million other people out there in the world who want to be there for you as well. I went wine tasting. Well, I went on a date. He was into wine too, or he is into wine. I said was because we didn't work out, so he's in the past. But he was a really cool dude though. He was really cool. He was a sweetheart. But before I went, I was trying to look up things you should and shouldn't do when going wine tasting. And now that I've learned, like, you gotta hold it by the neck and not by like not buy this, because that can actually, well, it can't actually, it will warm up your wine, and that'll create like a different flavor, like a different taste. So now I always hold it right here. Let's see. Ooh. And then I also have some under eye pads, because I don't know if you guys can tell, I have bags. To the other eye. But the next thing I wanted to get into was to start becoming the person you want to become. By implementing this, this will allow you to start having the mindset, the goals, the look, you know, of this person you want to be in 6 months. And it may not happen in 6 months, but I heard something that was like, to break a habit, it takes 21 days. And when you just break that one good little habit, oh, it's over. I'm a whole new person, you know? I'm not the same person I was 17 minutes ago. I'm not, no, but for real, I'm not the same person who I was 6 months ago. I'm not the same person I was a year ago. And when you start to grow, unfortunately, people are going to be dropping like flies, because your mind is growing, you know, your approach of situations have changed. Sometimes some people aren't ready for change, and that's perfectly okay. Don't sit here and try to drag anyone along your journey because you want them to glow up with you. No, drop them, because it's going to be a million other people who have your best interest. If they aren't willing to make the change for themselves, and they try to put you down for wanting to change and talk down on you, drop them. Because this person that you are about to be has no tolerance for those type of people. We're glowing up. Our confidence is rising. When you really want those changes to be made, you're going to apply pressure. Diamonds are at first cold. You know, something that no one sees no value in. But by pressure being applied, has then created a diamond in the rough, literally. So if you don't know, now you know. Now I'm gonna just take these bad boys off. My cool jade roller, y'all. This feels, y'all. I'm just gonna be going like in an upward motion. So the last thing I want to hit on is remaining consistent. With any glow up or life change you want to make happen, you have to remain consistent. And that's just a life tip that you need to have in general for whatever you want to do. If you're not consistent, you're not going to see any progress, and you're not going to see any results. And it's just going to be like, you do it really quick and then you stop, and then you try to do it again and then you stop and try to, and I'm not saying that's bad, because sometimes, like I said, it takes 21 days for a habit to be broken. Sometimes, and I'm just using a moisturizer. Oh, my skin feels so good. Oh my gosh. I'm using Nebia's. It may take a couple of tries, but it is the fact that you've acknowledged, like I said earlier, that you want to change, that matters. Because if you make recognition, that is a huge step. Like, because a lot of people don't recognize when they're either wrong, or when they're toxic, or when they want change. And I'm just gonna wrap up this video by applying one more time my Vaseline Lip Therapy in cocoa butter. Can y'all really see the skin now? And also make sure you guys check out the description box for all of the products that I have included. I hope you guys, this upcoming week is filled with love, positivity, opportunities. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.